Hey, this is Chris with Destination Art, and today I am painting this cute little painting. And the inspiration for this painting, I'm giggling while I say this, is a Clorox wipes canister. Yes, there is a Clorox wipes canister at my job that's got this beautiful photograph with, oh, that's my dog. Say hi. Sorry. Um, I actually went into the other room because she was eating and she was making a lot of noise. And then she discovered that I wasn't in the room, so she came running across the house to come find me. Anyway, so the picture on the canister is photoshopped. It's beautiful photo with some great perspective, and it's got pinks and purples and yellows, which is really beautiful. Anyway, so I don't have the reference photo because that's at work and I'm at home, but I am giving it a shot from memory. It's pretty simple painting because you just have a sky, a mountain line, and then some rows of color that fade off into a distance with perspective. So I thought that I could probably paint it without having the reference, although I might take a picture and try this again, because creating the perspective of the rows of plants was, I think I did okay, but I might be able to do better. Anyway, so when you're laying in a sky like this, you have to be careful with the yellows because they could mix with the purples, of course, and make kind of a muddy, icky color, and I wanted something more vibrant. So I added a, let's see, what color was that? It's either, oh gosh, it's a rose color or magenta. There you go. I think it's magenta is what I added in there. So I left some space to add the yellow, and it was Indian yellow that I added. And then, because that's a little bit more red, my other yellow is a little bit more green. So I tried to choose the yellow that actually matched so I tried to get the yellow that had some red in it so it wouldn't muddy it up as much. Then I decided so I painted the whole thing, and then I decided to lay in a medium color. Oh, no, I was actually lifting color for the highlights on the lavender plants. And then I decided to then darken the rose. And I do that by first I, lifted some color to establish where the rows are, even though I had ink on there to show me where the rows are. Then I added an intermediate kind of color to shape the rose and give me the middle tone for the rose. And then I came in with a lot darker color and tried to establish where the shadows are. And so my challenge as an artist sometimes is getting enough form in my shapes. So if you paint something and it turns out a little bit flat, that is because you haven't curved your lines, you haven't used any dynamic forms, that kind of stuff. So I am really conscious of that and trying to make sure that I give the illusion of having some roundness to the lavender bushes. And here I am continuing to just add that color, and then I'll start on the dark. So there it is with the medium color in there, the medium value, tone, color, hue, all these artist words. So that's the medium value. Now I'm adding the darker value with my purple. So for that row right there, I thought maybe the distance was too dark, so I tried to lift some color with a paper towel. But then I figured out I kind of liked it, so anyway. So then I just kept on building color on each of the rows. I was trying to have some detail, so a little negative painting going into the other row to show some shadows and making sure that I definitely angled the darkness properly. So over on this side where I'm painting right now, I was
That's since those are not in, anyway, the shadow is not as bright there, so I just did some lines. And then I was trying to make the shadow line thicker to show the perspective, also to show that you're seeing more of that side of the form. Anyway, I hope my optical illusion in the painting worked, but I don't. Anyway. And then finally, I started adding the mountains in the background. So I did the one that's closest to the front. I made it darker, and then the one a little bit back, I made it lighter. There is a bird that's making a whole bunch of noise. Boy, voiceover challenges. Anyway, all right, here is the final painting. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And thanks. Bye.